manager called and they said, you've been offered this thing on The Walking Dead. It's to play like a big bad. And at that time, they didn't know the character's name because I think it was supposed to be a secret. And I'm like, is it fucking Negan? And they're like, oh no, we're gonna have to call you back. Hold on a second. And I'm like, no, it's fucking Negan. And I'm fucking doing it.
What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Mike from Trouble Down Productions and NerdFeed.com, and this is part 4 of my Who Is It series videos, and you guessed it, this one's gonna be about Negan. Since I've already done a couple videos already about Negan, we're just gonna really give a talk about what happened when he first came into the comic series. And he shows up in issue 100, and when he shows up, it's probably the most epic issue of the whole comic series. Maybe in the running for a second best. In this issue, man, it shed a lot of tears. There was a lot of heartbreak in this issue because when he first stepped onto the scene, he killed one of the core members. And I'm gonna tell you guys what, it's an awesome issue. Negan is by far the most awesome villain that has ever been in the comic series. And not only is he the most awesome villain, but he is, I'm going to say he is the most talked about villain, because even if you really don't read the comics, you know who Negan is. Between his intimidating demeanor and just his colorful language, it really makes his character one of, in my opinion, one of the most awesome characters in the series, even because he's a villain. Negan is the leader of a group called the Saviors, and they actually have their own little home base, I guess you can call it, with barbed wire wrapped around it, with walkers around it as well, so people don't try to get in. But basically what they do is they go around to other communities and make those communities pay them tribute, which means basically the communities give them half of their stuff, and for return, Negan and the Saviors protect the community from outsiders, clear it out from walkers. But Negan does have morals, and he is a man of his word. Like, he's bad, he's a villain, he does horrible things, but at the same time, he does still have morals. He's not like the governor, where he's just psycho. Speaking of which, compared to the governor, like, honestly, the governor character in the comics, compared to the TV series, the comic series made the TV series governor look like a Disney character. And that's kind of what Negan makes the governor comic character look like, a damn Disney character. I mean, Negan's just that much more badass than any other villain we've seen. I did a video on how I believe AMC will handle the whole colorful language thing. If you want to check that out, you can click right there and check that out. But basically, in a rundown, I pretty much said that when you get right down into it, it's really up to the advertisers that give the last say so, yay or nay, whether or not they can use it. Because Negan's the type of character, he uses the F-bomb like every other word. Sometimes every word. So it's going to be really hard for AMC to be 100% true to that character, because I don't think we're going to see that F-bomb. And it's almost like he uses it so much, that's his personality, that's who he is. So to take that away from him, I think will take away a lot from the character. But at the same time, they've always managed to come out on their feet as far as the way they do characters on the TV show. So I have faith in them until I see differently. There's no doubt that Negan's an asshole, but he's an asshole that a lot of people have grown to love over the years. We get a story arc called All Out War that we will probably be seeing the beginnings of in about mid-season 7, I'm guessing. And it's a very big story arc. You know, all the communities got together to go against Negan and the Saviors. So that's going to be fun to see all played out probably next season. We will definitely see All Out War played out. And I think because of after the events of All Out War and where the Negan character is today in the series, I think that that's kind of what grew a lot of people to love the character. And I think, you know, the casting that they did for Jeffrey Dean Morgan, I think, is a fantastic casting. As you've seen in the beginning of the video, he knows who Negan is. So not only was the casting great, but just the fact that he actually knows who the Negan character is, and almost really looks like he's already getting, you know, involved into character with it. I think it's going to be really, really fun to watch that on the big screen. Now, it has already been confirmed that we will be seeing him in the season finale, season 6 finale. So, can't wait for that. Can't wait to see Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Negan. Some of you already know this, but there was actually some information leaked that the actor who voiced Trevor on Grand Theft Auto 5 is the actor himself is actually going to be one of the saviors. So, if you play Grand Theft Auto 5, you know who the Trevor character is, man. That role is just going to fit like a glove. If you want to watch part 3 of 4 of my video talking about who is Ezekiel, you can click right there and get all that info if you don't read the comics. Other than that, that's about all I got for you guys. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Leave a comment below and let me know what you think about the casting of Negan with Jeffrey Dean Morgan doing it. And other than that, Dead to Zombies, nerdfeed.com. Love you guys. You guys rock.